As that headline suggests, President Cyril Ramaphosa is considering a pardon for jailed Abathembu King Buyelekhaya Dalindyebo. There have been calls from the Abathembu themselves and the Land Party for Ramaphosa to release the king. The president is meeting with acting king Azenathi Dalindyebo, which is where we find eNCA's Siphamandla Goge. Siphamandla, that meeting underway currently. What's the latest?
It's a very crucial meeting which is underway here in Mthatha. It was expected that President Ramaphosa was going to meet acting Abathembu King Azenathi to discuss the fate of the jailed Abathembu King Buyelekhaya Dalindyebo. The latest we have is that the meeting is underway. We are hoping to get a comment from the acting king and the president immediately after the meeting. There was no way the president could come to the Eastern Cape to campaign for his party and not meet with the acting Abathembu King, because the issue of King Buyelekhaya Dalindyebo has caused a lot of debate in South Africa. There are 3 monarchs in the Eastern Cape who had given the president an ultimatum together with the Land Party to say before or on Monday he must decide and he must communicate when he intends to pardon the jailed king. So the meeting is underway. We are hoping to get more information later on, and we will definitely try to get a comment from President Ramaphosa and the acting Abathembu King.
Siphamandla, is there a precedent for such a pardon being issued?
I'm not sure whether I heard the question correctly, but yes, President Ramaphosa has to make his decision following a recommendation, because you would recall, if I'm not mistaken, the Ministry of Justice made a recommendation following an application and a submission by Abathembu. This matter has been on the table for a very long time, whereby Abathembu have been calling for the release of their jailed king. Yesterday I went to Bumban, a great place that is where the palace of the jailed king is. I interviewed the locals there. They told me, they threatened that they will not be voting on May 8 if their king is not released. Some of them even went further to say they understand that he committed a crime, he's in jail, he's been punished, but they said they've forgiven him. They would want to have him back so that they can start afresh as the kingdom. And also remember that the Eastern Cape is the stronghold of the ANC. So politically, President Cyril Ramaphosa has to tread carefully whether to please Abathembu and alienate a certain section of the South African society. It's guaranteed that whatever decision he takes, he will have to offend some people and please other people. If he decides to pardon the jailed king, Abathembu will be happy, but some opposition political parties and some civil society organizations, they will definitely oppose that decision, even though constitutionally he is empowered to grant anyone a presidential pardon.
Why is the Land Party weighing in on this issue?
This is their stronghold. They feel that, this is their stronghold, and also they are pro-monarchs, and they say that in a democratic South Africa, there is no need for any king to be jailed, because they say kings are traditional authorities. They look after the land on behalf of the people. So kings and queens or monarchs are the highest authorities, and this is their traditional base. It's not surprising that they have weighed in on this issue. They've got a strong presence in the Eastern Cape, but some people might even argue that they are using this issue as a political tool, because remember, we are in a very critical period in South Africa, the period of campaigning and the elections. But credit to them, they've been vocal on the issue from way back.
Have we heard any comment from other or possible opposition parties on the issue?
Not formally so, but informally we know that some opposition political parties have raised their concerns, saying the jailed king is a criminal. If he's pardoned, all other criminals must be pardoned as well. So they intend to oppose whatever decision President Ramaphosa takes, even though they might not oppose it. But we expect that there will be a heightened debate in South Africa about his decision. Opposition parties are not taking kindly to a proposal and a possibility that the jailed Abathembu King will be pardoned. And I'm sure they are keeping and they are paying attention to this meeting that is underway now, the outcome, even though we expect that President Ramaphosa will not communicate his decision today, but at least to the acting Abathembu King and his traditional council, he will give them something, and we expect him to make an announcement early next week, or most probably, even some people are saying he will delay this up until after the elections, because it's a sensitive matter politically, and he wouldn't want to cause chaos and confusion just before the election. recommendations.
Right, thank you very much. That was eNCA's Siphamandla Goge.